It's that perfect mix of crispy wafer, smooth hazelnut cream, roasted hazelnuts, and rich milk chocolate. It's Ferrero Rocher, the golden wrap treat that's been adding a little luxury to sweet moments since the 1980s. In 1982, Italian candy maker Michel Ferrero created this unique chocolate, naming it Rocher after a rocky cave in France. Wrapped in shiny gold foil, it quickly became a favorite for holidays and celebrations around the world. Today, over 4.8 billion Ferrero Rochers are made each year. That's more than 13 million every day. And with factories across Europe, it's one of the most gifted and loved chocolates on the planet. So, come along as we step inside the Ferrero Rocher factory and see how this famous treat is made, layer by layer. It's a sweet story wrapped in gold. Hello Internet, welcome to Process Hub, the channel that uncovers the real stories behind the world's most popular foods, starting with the golden, nutty delight of Ferrero Rocher. Ferrero Rocher starts with one main ingredient, the hazelnut. These nuts aren't just any ingredient. They're what give Ferrero Rocher its crunch and flavor to get the best quality. Ferrero works with over 100,000 hazelnut farmers from around the world. The company makes sure the hazelnuts are grown in fair and honest ways, building strong relationships with farmers and supporting better farming practices. Ferrero works directly with hazelnut farmers in places like Turkey, Italy, Chile, and Australia. Since each area has different weather and harvest times, Ferrero can get fresh hazelnuts almost all year. These strong partnerships help Ferrero keep the quality of their hazelnuts high and consistent. They also make sure farmers are paid fairly and get the help they need, which supports local communities. After the hazelnuts are picked, they're taken to special processing centers where they're sorted, shelled, cleaned, and dried. Each nut is checked to make sure it meets Ferrero's high standards. Only the best ones move forward. Ferrero also roasts the hazelnuts at the factory right before they're used in small batches. This helps keep their flavor fresh and makes them extra crunchy. It's all about getting the timing and quality just right from the farm to your bite. Roasting is a key part of making Ferrero Rocher. It's what turns raw hazelnuts into the tasty center of the chocolate. Ferrero roasts the nuts in small batches, making sure each one gets just the right amount of heat. This keeps the flavor strong and the crunch perfect. While some companies roast nuts in big batches and store them, Ferrero does it right before using them, so the hazelnuts are always fresh when they go into the chocolate. Ferrero doesn't roast all hazelnuts the same way. They adjust the roasting time and temperature depending on where the nuts come from and how much moisture they have. This helps bring out their sweet flavor without making them bitter. Getting the roast just right makes a big difference in how the chocolate tastes and helps make sure every Ferrero Rocher tastes the same, no matter where you buy it. This careful roasting method is one of the things that makes Ferrero Rocher special. The hazelnuts get a rich smell and a crunchy texture that works perfectly with the creamy filling and smooth chocolate. By getting the roast just right, Ferrero makes sure each bite has the perfect mix of crisp and smooth, giving the chocolate its signature taste and feel. The creamy hazelnut filling is the center of every Ferrero Rocher. It's what gives each bite that smooth surprise under the crunch. It's made from a mix of crushed roasted hazelnuts, cocoa powder, sugar, and palm oil. These ingredients are carefully blended using machines that control the speed and temperature to make the filling smooth and even. The goal is to make sure it tastes great and works well in every chocolate. The texture of the filling is really important. It needs to be soft enough to move through the machines, but firm enough to stay in place inside the wafer. Ferrero controls the temperature during mixing and storage to keep the filling smooth and consistent. This careful process makes sure every Ferrero Rocher has the same rich, nutty taste and creamy texture. Once the filling is ready, it's gently piped into the center of the round wafer shells. The amount is carefully measured so it blends well with the other layers. Not too much, but just enough to give a rich, smooth feel. This soft center works perfectly with the crispy wafer and whole hazelnut inside. The creamy filling is a big part of what makes Ferrero Rocher taste special and enjoyable, giving each bite a soft, melt-in-your-mouth feeling. Now it's time to make the wafer shell, the light, crispy ball that holds everything together. Each shell starts as 2 thin wafer halves, baked in special molds to create the round shape. These wafers are made to be light and crunchy, so they go well with the soft filling and smooth chocolate. Getting the texture just right is important because the wafer gives the candy both its shape and a nice crunch. Once the wafers are baked and cooled, the next step is more detailed. A whole roasted hazelnut is placed inside one half of the wafer. Then, the creamy hazelnut cocoa filling is carefully added around the nut to create a rich center. Finally, the second wafer half is pressed on top to seal the shell. This step needs precise timing and care to make sure everything fits together without breaking the delicate wafer. The attention to detail is what makes Ferrero Rocher so special. Automated machines with precise sensors make sure each shell is sealed perfectly every time. Even the pressure used to press the halves together is carefully controlled to prevent cracking or leaking. The evenness of the shell is important for both the look and the satisfying crunch that people love. By getting this step right, Ferrero ensures that every chocolate is perfectly round, strong, and always tastes the same. Now that the wafers are filled, it's time to give Ferrero Rocher its signature look and texture. The wafers are coated in a smooth layer of milk chocolate. This is done using a fast-moving chocolate curtain that covers the entire surface evenly. The chocolate adds a creamy taste and also creates the perfect base for the next layer of nuts. After the chocolate coating, the next step is the signature crushed hazelnut layer. Each Ferrero Rocher is carefully rolled in crushed hazelnuts, making sure they stick to the chocolate. This adds a crunchy, nutty layer to the chocolate-covered wafer, giving it a unique texture. The extra layer of hazelnuts makes the treat feel even more special and indulgent. Finally, another layer of milk chocolate is added. This double chocolate coating, along with the hazelnut layer, gives Ferrero Rocher its signature crunchy, crispy outside. The result is a perfect mix of smooth and crunchy textures in every bite, letting the rich chocolate and nutty filling stand out. The double coating also helps keep the chocolate fresh until it reaches the consumer. After the chocolates are coated, they go through a cooling tunnel. This step is important to make sure the chocolate and hazelnut layers harden to the right texture. The cooling time is carefully controlled to keep the chocolate from becoming too soft or brittle. This helps maintain the perfect snap and feel that Ferrero Rocher is known for. After cooling, each Ferrero Rocher goes through a strict quality check. Automated systems check for size, shape, and the evenness of the chocolate coating. Cameras scan each piece, and any chocolates that don't meet the standards are removed. These checks are also supported by human inspection to make sure no defects are missed. In addition to the automated checks, Ferrero also has workers who manually inspect the chocolates for any flaws. This double-check system makes sure only the best chocolates move on to the wrapping stage. This dedication to quality is why Ferrero Rocher is known as a top-tier chocolate brand, ensuring every piece is the best. This is where Ferrero Rocher really shines. After quality control, each chocolate is wrapped in shiny gold foil. Robots carefully wrap each piece without damaging the chocolate or foil. The foil isn't just for looks. It helps make the chocolate look great and keeps it protected. The gold foil isn't just for looks. It helps protect the chocolate from air, light, and moisture, keeping it fresh. It also shields the chocolate from temperature changes during shipping, so every Ferrero Rocher reaches the store in perfect shape. Plus, the foil gives the chocolates a luxurious feel, making them great for gifts. After wrapping, a Ferrero Rocher sticker is placed on each piece for brand recognition. Then, the chocolates are put into their signature brown paper cups to keep them secure during packaging and transport. This step focuses on presentation, making sure each Ferrero Rocher is ready for gifting or personal enjoyment, symbolizing a special treat. Once each Ferrero Rocher is wrapped and placed in its cup, they are ready to be packed. Ferrero puts the chocolates into boxes of different sizes, from single pieces to large gift boxes. These packages are arranged on conveyor belts and prepared for shipping to stores. The packaging not only protects the chocolates, but also looks attractive, with elegant designs that highlight the product's high quality. Ferrero has a worldwide network of distribution centers, making sure their products reach over 140 countries. The chocolates are sent to big retailers, luxury stores, and duty-free shops all over the world. The company carefully manages its supply chain to prevent shortages, ensuring that Ferrero Rocher is available all year long. The packaging helps keep the product fresh during its journey. Ferrero uses climate-controlled transport to ensure the chocolates stay at the right temperature while being shipped. When they arrive at stores, Ferrero Rocher is often displayed in climate-controlled areas, especially during busy times like Christmas, to keep the chocolates in top condition. Ferrero Rocher is popular because of its perfect mix of flavor, texture, and elegant look. With its layers of hazelnut, creamy filling, crispy wafer, rich chocolate, and crushed hazelnuts, it offers a bite that's both comforting and luxurious. Wrapped in gold foil and placed in a paper cup, each piece feels like a special gift, making it ideal for celebrations or as a treat. It's more than just candy. It feels special every time you open the box. What makes Ferrero Rocher stand out and stay popular is its consistency. The company controls its main ingredients, especially the hazelnuts, to ensure the same quality everywhere. Whether it's made for Europe, the US, or Asia, the taste is always smooth, crunchy, and satisfying. By keeping things simple and maintaining high standards, Ferrero Rocher has become a timeless global favorite. Now that you've got the inside scoop on Ferrero Rocher, we've got to ask, when do you enjoy it most? Is it your go-to holiday gift, or do you sneak one any time of year? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the world's most delicious foods. See you next time.